going on, everyone? Hope you are having a great day as always. Right now I'm just doing some mobility drills, Team MWOD drills, mobility WOD drills, and I'm actually including a stick. So I want to show you how you can try this out yourself and basically open up your hip flexors and your iliopsoas. So basically this whole complex right in here that gets really wound up, and basically from us being so kyphotic and rounded over, for me especially, I find I look down at my phone even a lot, you know, when I'm checking the Instagrams and the Twitters and the Tumblrs and the da-da-da-da-da-da. So here I am going to be doing some squats today for my Squat Everyday May, which is basically, you can actually participate in this as well. Use hashtag Squat Everyday in May, and I check that throughout the month, post a photo or video on social media, and I will be selecting winners to give prizes to, fitness related stuff, throughout the entire month. So you can win at any time, and I encourage you to participate in that. You can just use your body weight. All you got to do is 30 reps, so you can spread that out 3 sets of 10, or I like to do 6 sets of 5. That works as well. So in this video here, I'm going to show you a quick mobility drill to open up your hip flexors, and it's pretty simple, and I encourage you to do that as well. So stay. So this one's really nice and simple. You can do it really quickly, and it's a slightly modified version of what you may have seen from a lot of other people in the past. So here I've got like a hockey stick. You can use absolutely anything. You can use a broomstick if you want, but you want to hook a band to anything really. So I have this nifty little squat rack right here, but you can use like a door handle if you want. You can use really anything. I've used a tree before, to be honest. You just need to be able, as long as it's a smaller tree and you don't want to hurt the tree or anything, but just wrap the band around it. And here's what you want to do. Get it to your hip height, approximately. So I'm going to step in here, and you can see I've got it hooked up right up in my groin area, right up in my crotch here. If you're a guy, you might have to shift some stuff aside. Make sure you do that. And then you want to back up. And you can see here now, so this is step 1. Get yourself into the band, into the rack, and get yourself hooked up here. You want to be squeezing your glutes just a little bit here and trying to engage. What this is basically doing is going to help your pelvic tilt as well. So you're basically performing a movement that's going to open up your hip flexors, which we're going to get into in a sec, and you're helping your pelvic tilt. If you happen to have an uneven pelvis, that's an anterior pelvic tilt, for instance, or even like a tilt, for instance, on me, I find this side tends to run up, it gets a little bit off, gets a little bit high, and it's most likely just due to just severe tightness and just getting wound up from being so kyphotic in this area. And then you can just like end up causing some imbalances in your hip. So when you go to do a squat or a deadlift, I notice even when I'm doing the movement, I notice imbalances, and then when I actually review the footage, the video, and that's what helps with making these videos, is I'm held accountable. But I notice the imbalances. So here we're working them out, hooked up, squeezing the glutes just a little bit. You can see my foot right now, the way it's positioned, and I want to take, if you don't have a stick, here's what you can do. Just make sure you're postured up, squared up. You want to bring your arm up overhead, and you want to put your hand here right in this vicinity, right in sort of the middle region of your abdomen, and you want to bend, just bend over, okay? And you can even just push. I like to actually just lightly push on the abdomen here, just to find where the tense spots are. And then I don't necessarily push into it, but I'll just apply light pressure while I breathe. So I'll take several breaths here, and you're holding this for anywhere between 30 seconds upwards to 2 minutes. And you're just breathing and just applying pressure, feeling around. Now, a next version of this, or a step up from this, you can just turn and actually turn your whole body. I even use this arm too sometimes. I'll turn my whole body and turn right into it. And I'm squeezing my glute here. And then I'm releasing the glute. I'm actually just trying to straighten up. I'm just basically trying to imagine I'm fixing my pelvic tilt by squeezing that and just sort of tilting it. Here we go. Stretching. Step up. Next, what you want to do, grab this stick. Grab a stick. And now you have this assistance here, and you can just lean into it for balance. Okay, and up. Make sure you do the other side. I think think you guys and gals get the gist of it though. But make sure you cover both ends. Don't just do one side. Make sure you always do both. Sometimes I get a little caught up and I end up just doing one side and I feel it later. So here we go. Same sort of position. You can see here I'm hooked up and I am up, squaring up, almost as if I'm doing a squat, you know, squaring up and bending. Whoo, this one I really feel. Feel free to just kind of like floss around, you know, just kind of like wiggle waggle. You don't necessarily have to hold the exact position. I mean, that's what I personally do, is kind of move around and groove around, find the spot that I like. Maybe I'll hang out there for, you know, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. What we're trying to do here, though, is retrain the nervous system for a new breathing pattern. One where, in essence, you're kind of getting that full expansion, and even the rib cage expands a little bit when you get your full breath. So you're getting that full breath, and that's ideal for squats and deadlifts. So try this out. Bend approximately hip height. This is a little bit higher, it's not a big deal, but approximately hip height. Strap it up like this. Use a stick if you got it. And I hope this video helps you. If it does, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends if it's going to help them, and check the description for more info down below. That's it. I will catch you again in that next one. Take care.